Hello there. Yeah, I was just trying to see if I can find myself. I will just do that first. And if you are joining me, then I can see you, I hope. Yeah, there we are. There we go. Yay! I found myself. Good. And this way I can hopefully read the comments and see what I'm doing, and I can see that I'm live. Hello there. I haven't been live for a while, and I'm going live on a very hot day here in the Netherlands. You can see that my hands are a bit swollen. It's just the heat. That's all. It's very hot in my small craft room, but we will just do what we have to do. And just work with what we've got, huh? And I hope you are all okay. I am anyway. And I thought, okay, let's do a live and let's just do something fun and combine a few collections. And in the end, I thought of a mixed media steampunk card, and I thought, okay, let's combine that with the paper flowers because, well, why not? I do have a lot from the art journal specials here, though. Very, very much. And I see now that I can't see any comments. That's not good. Why can't I see any comments? Okay, I'm going back in because... Yeah, there we are. Ah, now I can see some comments. Okay, good. I hope it will run through, otherwise I can't see what you're reading. But hello there and welcome to my live. Yeah, I was telling you that I have a lot from the art journal specials. Why? Because David designed a lot of fun steampunk style stuff, so I thought, why not use it? I did prepare a lot. I did really prepare a lot. So that's good, right? And I'm just realizing it's Monday and I have a winner to announce. First of all, if you like, share and comment on this video, you might win a gift certificate of $50 or €50. And that always comes in handy because ECD has so much great stuff. And I do have a name of the winner. Let me check it for you. Otherwise, we have a problem. Where is my inbox on this device? I will look it up. I do have the name of the winner. I forgot to write it down before the live. I'm so sorry. It's really hot and I was preparing everything and I completely forgot. Where are we? Gemma. I just saw Gemma. Gemma told me the name of the winner, yeah. I'm sorry about this. Yeah, I've got it. Rebecca Larue is the winner of last week's gift certificate. So Rebecca Larue, I don't know if you're watching, but you did win, which is great. Rebecca Larue, yeah, you won. Congratulations. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. What did I think of? This is just a base page of one of the art journal specials sets. I will tell you which ones, but this is from the Passport XL size, and it has a bit of a nice edge. And I thought, why not use this as a card base? Because, well, why not? So this is my card base for today, which is actually a page base for the Passport XL. This, you have seen this before. Where are my... Oh, here. This is the corset, of course. Not the page one, but just the two loose ones. I die cutted them from papers from the background volumes 1, I think. And that's what I'm going to use as sort of a focal point. And this is going to be colored and that's going to be on there. I have here the pocket watch, which will be great on the background. And I have the gears. You have seen the gears before, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and I've got this one. This belongs to the pocket watch. And I've got these as well. It's all from the same set. Yeah, it's all fun. The gears, because the gears are going to be the dress. And then I've die cutted some florals. This is the florals 31, and that's what I'm going to use on this card as well. And I will try to show you how that will look. So I prepared a few things, I told you, because otherwise this live will take too long. So I will show you how I did this. I used several mediums for this. I'm going to do these two in the live. I did the same to this. It's done, but I'm going to do the other ones in the live. So partial preparation, same with the flowers. I'm going to put this there, and I'm going to show you. Oh, this is one that belongs there. I'm going to make these flowers from this. I hope I still see all the comments. And no, I don't. Why is it not showing me all the comments? It drives me crazy. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I hope it's now going to do something. Otherwise, I have to constantly refresh it. If I'm missing something, I will try to answer it later. But I'm going to make these two flowers, or this flower from this. So this is what it's going to look like. I will just put that there, a bit here. And I will try to show you how I did that. I will need this for that. My spray box. Because I used inks for this. A couple of inks. You can use oxide inks or whatever you've got. I've got the Distress Spray stained bronze. I've got the Starburst sprays, Gossamer Gold and Burnt Orange. And yeah, you can just use whatever you want. And it will all work just fine together. Okay, let's just use the burnt orange first. And now I'm going to use my heat tool to dry it. Although it's about 32 degrees here, it will not dry fast enough, so I do need my heat tool. And it's... Ooh. And the like, comment and share thing is going very well, I see. And my comment section is still not running through. I don't know what's wrong. But I can see that I'm still live, so I will just leave it at that. The gold. And I might have used a bit of different colors with the first two flowers. But you can use just whatever you want. And I wanted to match in the steampunk style, so I'm using these colors. They will match great, perfect in the steampunk style. Because of the way I make these flowers, I will show you in a minute, I have to do the back side too. The other side. Not too much, just a little bit, that it's not white anymore, because you will see the white. So I'm just going to turn this around. And use the spray stain on the back. There we go. Yeah, people with air conditioning are happy now, I think. We still have to do that. It's not very common in the Netherlands. It's becoming more and more common, I must say. But we haven't had air conditioning. We never had that. But I told my husband today we are going to do that because it's just getting too much. And it's getting hotter and hotter every summer, it seems like. Maybe it's just an illusion, but that's my idea about it. Yeah, it's just too much. This is the bronze. I like the bronze. So, look at that. So this will just dry for a bit, and I forgot my gloves, so my hands will become very dirty in a minute, but I will show you what I'm going to do next. This is just water. And what I'm going to do is take the leaf and just fumble it like that. Just don't be afraid. And this can dry. That's why my hands are getting quite dirty now, but that's just the way it is. It will clean afterwards. Beforehand I thought, let's take some latex gloves to the craft room, but of course I forgot that. And these are just going to dry. I'm laying them on my desk. Just let them dry. That's the preparation for the flower. And these two I'm just going to let them wait over there too. Okay, next. Okay, let's be a bit careful because I already saw that I have lost a few already. Stencils. The art journal specials have just great stencils, and you can see that I'm using them a lot. I have to clean them more. It's not like it's just paint on there. This is the lace one, and I really like all of them, but I'm going to use two, I think. Like this and like this. Yeah, let's just do that. I have to have something underneath, otherwise this will get very dirty. And I have some very plain modeling paste. It's just white modeling paste. There we go. And I'm just going to refresh the comments, but it really doesn't work at all. Yeah. The size of the cards. I can see one question. Yay. This is just a base page, right? From the art journal specials, but it's about 15 centimeters, a little under 6 inches, and 21 centimeters, which is about 8¼ inches. That's the size of the cards. You can make them smaller, right? But I'm just using this as, the base page of my card. Let's do it like that. This one on the top, why not? And I need my baby wipes. I can't live without my baby wipes. There we go. The flower die set, Belinda, is the Florals 31. I really like that one. It's very versatile. You can make a bit of a rose from it. And in this case, it's just a fantasy flower. So I'm just using white modeling paste through the stencil. Nothing fancy. Nothing difficult. Just a thin layer. Make sure it's always a thin layer and that you cover everything. Like putting bread on butter, and butter on bread, other way around. That's what I always say in Dutch. It's like smearing butter on bread, a thin layer. But I really love the effect of the stencil on the paper. It's just gorgeous. So there we are. That's number one. Let's get this off. And oh, pretty, 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 pretty. Even after a few years doing this, it's still magical. I have to dry this before I use the second layer. Did you see it? I will just hold it up in a minute. A bit more. The effect is just beautiful. Now, that's one thing that's good now. It dries fast. And in a minute I will refresh the comments, and maybe I missed a question. I don't know why the thing doesn't do it, but Facebook has a lot of new problems we discovered. I don't know why they do that. It's quite annoying, but okay. Stencil number 2, the lace stencil. How pretty is that one? It's not quite to the bottom, but okay. Let's do it like this. I'm doing the same thing. You can actually see it a bit better because of the pink of the on the stencil. And then I will hold it up so that you can see it. It's just so easy to do, and the effect is just magical. And of course you can use the stencils in many ways. This is just one of them, but it's actually one of my favorite ways to use the stencil. There we go. Yep, it works. Into the water with the stencil. And let's just get this off the stencil. Can you see it? I think you can see it. I love the effect. My hands are getting dirty. That's nothing new. There's a slight opening in the middle, but I will just cover that up. That's quite alright. Using my heat tool again, the layer is quite thin, so it doesn't really take a long time to dry it. But it should be dry before the next layer. It became a bit pink. I think the oxide, that's okay. The oxide on the stencil did a bit of coloring. That's okay. There we go. I will refresh the comments. It's really beautiful, the effect of the stencil. And I always need my baby wipes to clean everything. It always comes in handy. Let's do the bit of the hands. Okay. There we are. Next layer. It's mixed media. I know people are a bit scared of it sometimes, but it's just layer after layer after layer. I'm now going to use transparent gesso to protect the paper. And this is just the soft finish cardstock paper. Okay. The transparent gesso can also be used on design paper, for example, if you want to use inks on it afterwards. I could have just as well used white gesso for this, but I found this one first. And as I am always searching for things in my little craft room, I don't know why I lose things. It's not big, but I sort of do. I bought a new Versamark ink, because I think my other one is a bit dried out and I have to use it for this live and I can't find it. So I'm going to improvise with the Versamark thing later on. There we go. I have to cover everything. I have to make sure that everything is done properly. And this is just a primer to protect the page. Nothing else. There we go. And that's done. Let's try it again, because you have to try after every layer. Okay, so this is this is done on soft finish cardstock. I used soft finish cardstock for everything. I ordered 2 new packages of it, because I'm out of it already. I'm using it a lot. I'm also using it for the flowers, because it's just great for the flowers, but also for mixed media. I don't know, it's great paper. Yeah, I'm always looking for things in my craft room, can't find it. And then I find it and I think, why did I put it there? Sometimes I just don't know. Why do you do that, Reanna? Okay. Now I'm going to do something. Oh shoot, I should have done this one first and then the gesso. I'm sorry, I have to do 2 layers of gesso. I want to have this one on the background. So like here. I would just want to glue it down on the background, and it will be part of the background. I should have done that before the gesso. I forgot. But I will do it fast. It's actually not going to be a big feature. It's just going to be on the background. Enough glue? I suppose so. Alrighty. So this one is going here, and this will be part of the background. And I do need the gesso again, otherwise I can't use the inks. But it's all nearby. It's on my desk. And I see there's something on there. I don't know what it is, but it will just be part of the background. I followed a mixed media course in 2018 and 19, I think. And I did that on a weekly basis with an artist. And she taught me a lot about using mediums and everything. And the first thing she taught me was, okay, things happen for a reason, no problem at all. It doesn't have to be perfect. And that was a very difficult sentence for somebody who wants everything to be perfect. But I learned to let go, at least for the mixed media projects, that is, not in real life. But for mixed media projects, it's just a matter of let go. There might be some ink on your hands. There might be some ink on, I don't know what, for what reason. It is what it is. So we're just letting that go. So this is now part of the background. I hope you can see it. It's all white, but it's not going to be white for long, but it's white for now. Okay. I'm going to get my mixed media mat now. Serious business. For the next part, I'm going to color the background. I hope you can see it correctly like this. I think so. I hope so. Okay, what do I have for coloring the background? You can use all kinds of things. You can use acrylic paint. You can use watercolors. You can use whatever you like. I'm going to use liquid acrylic. The ochre, the umber, and I have the burnt sienna. I might use them all, I might not. Let's see how far we get. I need my water for this. And I'm going to just start. And I'm refreshing us. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment and share for a chance to win the gift certificates. Rebecca was very lucky to win it last week. You might be the next one. Okay. Just a little bit of the liquid acrylic on there. And water. Not doing it enough for my liking. Going to get my baby wipes, because I already told you can't live without them in this hobby. That's layer 1. Let's try that for a bit. As long as the acrylic paint is wet, you can move it around. As soon as it's dry, it's just there. It's not. It does not do anything when there is a new layer of water. And I should have taken some kitchen towel, but I will just do it like that because it will get quite wet. And this is the reason why I use gesso on the paper. Again, the water. Despite the heat, it's not really moving around, so I have to help it a bit. And I don't want to color a lot, just a bit. A bit of a crunchy background. I'm going to use more of the, what was this color? Umber. There we go, a bit more. Oh, that was a bit too much. But that's okay. I will just help it a bit. And this might be enough already. And as you can see, you don't see the part anymore where there's a bit of a gap between the stencils. It's just fine now. And as soon as it's dry, it doesn't react to water anymore, so you can play with it. You can just play with it. You can play with it a lot. Okay, let's just do that. And try a bit of the Gossamer Gold on the background. I don't know if that's... I think that will be okay. It's just trying a lot. And as my teacher told me, there's always white gesso. Just start over. I think this will be enough for now. Let's just try it. And refresh the comments. And yeah, I have a lot of colors here. I don't want the background to be too dark. Definitely not. Otherwise you can't see what I am going to glue on it. This might be too much already, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Okay, the corsets. Oh, I think that will be very pretty. Yeah, I don't think that's too much. If you do think it's too much, one tip. We can use gesso. This is quite new, as you can see. You can also use white ink. Let's just do that, just for the sake of trying out things. White ink, this is the Hero Use Creative Paper Crafting. And just use that. You don't have to, but it's fun. It's just fun. If you think it's too much, just take it away. But I think it's pretty. Really pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. You can also use a bit of wax. Oh no, that's not wax. On the background. Don't know if that's handy if I do that now, but nah. I will show you the effect. A bit of shabby chic. It just became shabby chic. You don't have to do this, of course, but I like to experiment. So, well, I'm going to refresh the comments. So yeah, this is a bit of a shabby chic look now. And I think it's really pretty already, my opinion. Okay, the corset. I'm going to do something with the corset. This is from the background volume 1, I think. The background papers from the art journal specials. It's going to be on there. On this one, I want a stamp. I'm going to use the lace stamp to stamp on this one. On the corset. Just for the fun effects of it. There we go. Let's see what color. Portobello. Let's use Portobello. It's such a beautiful stamp. There we go. Oh, my hands. Don't mind my hands. I really don't mind if my hands look like this, because then I know I've had fun. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty. And now I have a lace corset. Oh, I love it. Oh, you can see the corset in the stamp. Really cool. Let's just clean this up a bit. There we go. Oh, this is really, really pretty. Did you see it? We now have a lace corset. And I really like the color as well. So yeah, that's good. So this one is going to be on there. Let's just glue it down. Oh. Zo. Oh, I really like it. Oh, look at that. Pretty, pretty. Okay, that's that. Done. The gears. I told you the gears are going to be sort of the skirt. Part of the dress, so to speak. And I prepared a few. But I'm also going to show you how I did that with these two. So, this is about what I'm going to do, approximately. Oh, I love the pocket watch on the back and this. Oh, I'm just in love with the background. Turned out beautiful. Shabby chic. I love shabby chic. Okay, now I'm going to use my dried up Versamark. I have to because I can't find my new one. I have it somewhere, but I don't know where. And I have here embossing powder, a bit of a rusty colors. Oh, let's just put this on the glue. Otherwise we will have a problem. I'm going to use the wax and I'm going to use, where is it? Oh, I have one here. I am going to use, yeah. Glitter, yeah, here. Dank je. My husband is bringing me a very nice drink. The microfine, the silk microfine glitter from Elizabeth Craft Designs. This is the minor gold. I have that and I'm using it on the gears. So, okay. Where is my, oh here. Let's just put this aside. There. I need some space. The first mark is here. Alrighty. And I hope the first mark is not dried out too much and that it still works. I think it will do something. There we go. And let's use the rusty colors. On there, and I'm going to use both colors, so this is going back in the jar. And the second color is going on there. I love using multiple colors when I do embossing. That's just about all of it. I do have, yeah, but where is it? Oh, yeah. There it is. That was what I was looking for. That's one. Whoa. I have the fan here and it just, there's a bit too much wind. And this is going back in the jar for the next time. There we are. And I'm going in with the heat tool again. This is also a bit magical, isn't it, about embossing powders. If you see it dry, the effect is just beautiful. There we are. That's one. And there was just a bit of Versamark left. Yay! It kind of works. There we go. Hot. Okay, if you have missed a few spots, just use a bit of the wax. The wax is always a good idea anyway, so for the effect. But I don't want to see any white. And this is just how I play around, just trying and using what I've got. So I thought I would show you how I do that. Okay, the glitter. Where is my glue for that? Here. I have some multi-purpose see-through glue. Just going to add a bit of glue to some parts of the gear. And then I'm going to get the glitter. And I'm doing the same thing as with the embossing powder, but then with the glitter. There we are. And that's two. And the rest is going back in the jar. Oh. There we go. And then the glue is not dry yet, so I can do this. I'm just going to use my finger and smear it a bit over the gear, just for a bit of a rusty effect. I'm going to do the same with the next, and that's how I made the gears. Okay. Okay, good. I'm going to refresh the comments. I hate that I can't see the comments, but I hope you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, Mariana, I can now see what you're saying. I will have a glitter room and sweater t-shirts. Everything will be glitter, but that's okay. So I'm going to let this dry, and this is going to be part of the dress skirt, or if you want to call it. Then I have, this is going to be on the corset. I have the safety pins, I forgot the name, and I have these from the clock. Yeah, you can use embossing powder again, no problem at all, but I'm going to use waxes. A gold and an antique paste. First the gold. And the effect from that is already pretty. I'm going to do that with this as well. There we are. And the safety pins. I really like the safety pins. I've used them a lot in my journal. The one I made with the collection. I think it's with David or maybe with Els. Don't know where my journal is, but somewhere. But that journal with the Mr. and Mrs. collection is, I just used this one a lot. Okay, I have the antique wax. Just going over it with the antique wax. I'm not going to do that one, that can be shiny. And this one is really pretty to do with the antique wax too. And of course this one. Oh, don't know what this is, but should not be on my finger. All right, I think I'm there. But working with the wax is quite easy and fast. And so, there we go. Now, going to clean my hands later on quite intensely. Let's just place this here. And that's there, and this will be on the ground. There we go. And there we go. Okay. I think it will be good. I hope it will be good. I think so. The flower must be dry by now. Well, this is just a matter of gluing everything together. Starting with the bigger ones and just working towards the smaller ones. And because it was wet before, it will stay in the shape you put it in. So it will stay so beautiful. There we go. I'll just open everything up and try to refresh the comments. It's a lot to do, but I really enjoy doing these kind of projects. And yeah, I hope to get some of you enthusiastic enough to try the techniques, some of the techniques. I think it's really satisfying to do. And it's a good way to learn to yeah, stop being the most perfectionist you are, because you don't have to be. You can just change it. There we go. Really like this color. The other flowers have a bit of a different color. I actually like this one better. Might use both. And so what I like about Angelica's flowers or dies is that every flower has a lot of dies, so you don't have to die cut about 6 times or something for one flower. You can just do that once or twice, and then you will have enough for one flower. So let's just let it dry for a little bit. And there is my mixed media flower. There we go. Really love it. I like the color better than this one. I don't know what I'm going to use yet, but let's just see. Okay, gluing it down. Gluing everything down. Do I have more? Yeah. Don't have to. I have already lost one of those small ones. Don't want to lose more. What I can also do, but I don't have time for that, is when I have this corset, I can use lace for the upper part of the corset, for the hard part. Or what time is it? Oh, I might have a bit of time. I might just have a bit of time. But do I have lace? Yeah. I don't think black lace is the right lace. Here. Might be able to do that. I can use a little bit of lace for this, not much. Oh yeah, that might be good. If you want it to have a bit of color, you just use the distress ink, for example. This is the vintage photo, but where is my dauber? Here. And you can just add a bit of ink so that it's not that white anymore. And then glue it down behind here. Okay. I have a bit of time, let's just do that. Oh, Else has I'm sorry, Else, I can see you have a few things for me there. Okay. I thought so, I didn't know for sure. I didn't know exactly where it was. Oh, this doesn't really stick. Might be the heat. But I have this. There we go. Improvising. Okay. Just using double-sided tape. It will hold the lace better than the glue. There we go. And I'm just trimming this off a bit. And trimming it off here. Okay, just added a bit of interest to the corsets. I'm going to use, if I can find it, foam blocks to raise the corset on the card. I want it to be a bit higher. So these are just simple foam blocks. You can use whatever you've got. You can also put a bit of cardboard behind it from a box or something. That will work too. There we are. And okay, now it's a matter of gluing everything down. All right. Let's glue this here, a bit in the middle. There we go. Can't really see the lace anymore, but that's okay. Like it anyway. And here we go with the gears. It's going to be the skirt, sort of. I really like this. Really like this. I don't know why I really like this, but I do. I love this. Hello. Stay there. Sometimes I'm a bit too impatient. I just want to glue it down and make it stick right away. It really doesn't want to do what I want to do, but I will win. There we go, yay. And a small one here. Should have done that differently, but I'm going to do that differently on this one here. And I want this one in that corner. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. There we go, the lace. Oh, I have to still glue down this on the corset. Where is it? Here. There we are, and then I have these. These I want to go, I just want to glue them here. Oh, other way around, other way around. And this one is white. No, I don't want white. So I'm just going to add a bit more wax. All right. And it's a bit of a fantasy card, right? Steampunk isn't real. It's just a fantasy world. And that makes it fun to do. It's not reality. There we go. Stay where you are. My hands are a bit sticky. And And the last one. There we are. Okay. The flowers. Yeah. Two different ones, or two the same ones, or three? No. Going to stick with these two, I think. Although I like the color of this one much better. How am I going to fix this? Oh, I'm really horrible. I like this one better. So I'm going to change one of the, I'm going to make a new flower and I'm going to change it here. But what I'm going to do is add two flowers like this. And I'm going to refresh the comments, otherwise I really can't see what you're saying. Yeah. And I have the safety pins. The safety pins. Oh, and I have a small one here. A small gear. There we go. And the safety pins can just go wherever you want them. Might just do it here. One. Over here. And one on the flower. Might do that. Okay. I can't glue everything down now because I want to change the flower color. But I will just show you what I've got up to now. I think you can see it. I hope you can see it. Yeah, not too... But this is what I had in mind. So it's really a mixed media background. And all the techniques on there are done with all kinds of mediums. And it's just a fantasy card. With sort of the corset and the skirt. What I am going to do is make the edge of the card a bit darker. I might do a matte layer on there. Might do that. So don't know exactly yet. I don't know if I want these two or two others. But okay, that's quite alright. Let's see if there are new comments. Yeah, okay. I think this is it for today. I think you have had a lot of explanations of a lot of techniques. You can always watch back on YouTube, and if you want to try something, and just press stop to stop me and do whatever you like to try it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.